Welcome to the showcasing of the paperback bookcase, and there's probably a breeze because there's a fan right there. But the fans keep me cool, so we'll have to tolerate the noise from them for now. But yeah, so somebody, Dylan, wanted to see more of the collection, so I think I will start with the paperback bookshelf. And before I get into it, I'm going to make a statement right here and now. If you have a request for a question to be answered, you can leave that in the comment section below. It's below, right there. It's my hand. Hello. But yeah, I'll probably do a Q&A later on. ooh, you can see my hand shadow. Dinosaur. Okay, distracted easily, yes. But, I don't remember what I was saying. Look at shiny book. Shiny books. All the shiny books. No, I'll do some, I'll answer some of the questions in a future video, like a couple of questions per video or something like that. So leave your questions down below and I will answer them eventually. I don't know when, so, you know. But only on this video so that I can tell. Oh, you can see. Hook. My floor is dirty. Anyway, leave your questions down there and I will get to them eventually. But for now, let's do the bookshelf. Just the paperbacks and just the bookshelf in the kitchen. Because I can't edit together video clips just yet. I'm still looking around to find a good app for the Android marketplace. Because I don't have a working iPod yet. Working on that. So let's start here. Batman was here, but I moved Batman because he's too big. He kind of blocks the view. So down here, I ran out of room and I haven't moved the shelf yet. But down here, we have Bernard Knight. We've got 3 of his books from a sort of fantasy mystery series. I haven't read them yet, but the spines and the covers kind of caught my eye. It's really pretty, like a purple and then the reddish red. But I really like the covers and the sides, very nice and shiny. So I got that. And then this is a trilogy set, if you couldn't tell by the ring. It's the Chronicles of Thomas Covenant the Unbeliever. No idea. I got them because they were cheap and they matched, and I can't resist stuff like that, unfortunately. And then I got the Emerald Cavern, which admittedly the only reason why I got this was because there's a cool dragon on the cover. Yeah. Eventually I'll read it. Eventually I'll read all of these, but you know, time will tell. Let's start at the top. We've got an Ellen Hopkins book, Crank. This is not my only Ellen Hopkins book. I don't know why it's in here, but it is. And then I've got this book right here, which is the worst case scenario survival handbook, Travel. I've got another one. I don't know where it's at. It's probably somewhere else, but I thought it was kind of cool. They're kind of interesting and stuff. And I've got City of Darkness from Ben Bova. There's some light there. Light! Oh! Shadow. And then I got my Lego Bilbo Baggins. And then an Angry Bird guy. He's squishy. And he's all dusty. Blech. And then a Creole Optimus Prime. I didn't feel like taking him out, so he's still in his little container. But down here, for the paperbacks, we've got to start off, yes, it's alphabetized by author, and then it's categorized in a way that I will explain later. But starting off is Meg by Steve Alton. This is one of my favorite books. I absolutely love it. It's about a prehistoric shark, so it mixes like dinosaurs and sharks, two of my favorite things, one of, anyway. So, it's really cool. I'm waiting for the newest book to come out so I can read it. The last book of the series was okay. It had a Chronosaurus though. Oh my goodness. Creepy guy is awesome. But yeah. Continuing on, I'm not going to read all of them, just, you know, some that catch my eye. This one I got because of the cover. Kind of interesting. And of course, Fahrenheit 451. I like the movie. So, and then I got another Ray Bradbury book. These, I haven't read them, but I found them, and I found them again. and I don't know why we're not focusing. It's probably because my hand's so not steady. Sorry guys. Then I've got one Michael Crichton book, because I absolutely loved the movie, but I haven't read it because it's Michael Crichton. David Drake, I got a whole bunch, there we go, of his books. I haven't read them though. And then, of course, Thomas Harris, Red Dragon and Hannibal, haven't read those. And then this one is the first book of Vampire Earth, which I was intrigued by, so I bought it, had not read it. And then the beginning of Dean Koontz, which continues on. And these are just my paperbacks. I am thoroughly annoyed that this one doesn't match with these. And then it's taller than the others. You can barely see because of the Bantam Books symbol. But yeah, they are categorized by the title. I did have them chronicled. These two are down here because they go together, so they're down here. And then I've got the George R.R. Martin Game of Thrones books 1 and 2. I haven't read them. I haven't watched the series yet. I can't decide which one I want to do first. No idea. And then this one was intriguing. I need to find the first volume, but it looked interesting. And then this is one of my favorite books of all time. It took forever for me to find it, and it's in the paperback version, unfortunately. But it's just dialogue. Like, there's no descriptive narrative or anything. It's just people talking. And it's really interesting how that turned out. So if you guys are interested, good luck finding it. Daniel Steele, I only have this because somebody gave it to me. And then, of course, my shelf would not be complete without Batman books. Yeah. So these are not all the Batman books. These are just the paperbacks, so mind you that. And then, of course, Robotech. Because they're really hard to find, but I had to buy them, so. This has books 1, 2, and 3 in it, and then these are like the old school ones. This is the final book of the Robotech series, and then it goes on to the Sentinels, which I've got right there. And then down here, we have the autobiography from Lucille Ball, and some poems that I bought because, you know. And then next up we have movies, games, and TV show books. Shutter Island was really difficult, but this is the version that has Leonardo DiCaprio in it because the movie's based off of it, so since it had the movie cover, I put it here with the movie stuff, but really good movie, haven't read the book yet. And then Stanley's Rift World, I haven't read, but, you know, it's Stanley, of course it's good. Then my favorite Star Trek series, The Genesis Wave, books 1, 2, I don't have 3. It's really hard to find a Star Trek book where the spine isn't all like this. Yeah. So it's really hard to find, and that's what I look for. And also, I'm not a huge fan of the Star Trek books. They're very repetitive. And of course, Star Wars. Ironically, I'm borrowing this, but it ended up on my shelf. Oops. Terminator Salvation, I bought it because Titan AE, this is the books that you should read, like, before, like, you can read them, and it happens before the movie, I think, I'm not sure. And then V, because, you know, I absolutely love the new series that they canceled, but I haven't read that. And then Wonder Woman and X-Men 1 and 2 novelizations, which were good. I did actually read those. I didn't read Wonder Woman, I read these. And then right here I've got Ellery Queen stuff that I found, that I bought. I had like a whole slew of them, but I didn't get all of them because there was way too many. So yeah, I managed to do it in under 10 minutes. Holy cow. I really want to talk like about some of these books, but I think I'll save that for another video. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. And I will try to do these like every other day. I'm not going to do them like in constantness. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Let's do a little backup. Beep, beep. Yeah, there's the shelf. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time.